you feeling physically, man?
Day to day, man. Just continuing to build. Got a couple months left, and we're plan is to have my hand raised at the end of the season, and just gotta continue to do the things correctly and keep myself safe, make good decisions. You know, who I'm wrestling in the room, or maybe gotta change my style a little bit, tone it back. I'm gonna figure it out, man. It's gonna be all right. So
yeah, is that a weird adjustment after, I feel like you've been full send all go since you started wrestling?
yeah, I mean it's just I think it could be the best thing for me. It could be I'm gonna take things and be optimistic about them. I'm just gonna do what I gotta do to continue to build, and I got a long career ahead of me. So I'm not gonna do things that are gonna for the now. I gotta think about the future. So if keeping things tight and toning it back and being more methodical is what I gotta do right now, that's what I'm gonna do. So
after the injury and having to not wrestle for a while, what did you do to keep your mindset really sharp and to be like, okay, when I am physically able to get out there, I'm gonna try to be at my best?
It's really hard. It's really hard to be on the machines and maintain your weight. You almost feel like you're in there for nothing because you can't scrap yet, and that's how it's gonna be. Because that's all you can do right now, and maintaining weight's really hard to do when you're not on the mat and you're not having to make weight every weekend. So to stay in it it's not easy, but I just gotta stay disciplined, and discipline's gonna take you far more than what motivation's gonna do. So motivation's a hoax. I don't want to hear the motivation stuff. So.
Go ahead.
I was going to say, what's been the hardest part about, having to go through the process of changing your style to adjust to, this small hurdle?
I got right when I got into that Iowa duo, I was just really starting to perfect everything, just starting to perfect my weight and everything, and I felt really good out there, and I think I had a mental block going out there, and I ended up costing myself the match. But you got to be able to accept it. You got to be coachable. You got to trust these guys. These guys are the best. The coaching staff here is the best, and they know what they're talking about, and look what they've done. So I just got to trust them, and we got X amount of time left, and we're gonna win. And that's what I want to do, and my coaches believe I can do it. I believe I can do it. What's going on right now doesn't matter to me. I'm okay. It's I took a couple losses or setbacks, I guess you can say, but that was on me. Those guys, I don't believe those guys are near what I am, and it's okay. So I'm not worried about it.
Do you think there was rust involved at all in the Arizona State match?
Maybe. You could say. I don't like to believe in that crap. I'm sorry, but I'm not gonna make excuses.
Well, just you haven't been on the mat
for sure. Yeah. I'm not gonna make excuses for myself. I was told to stay in it and continue to keep my weight down, and I did my best. And you just gotta continue to build. Maybe that's the best thing for me. That's how I'm gonna take it. So I'm taking it on the chin, and we're gonna improve today. The next day, we're gonna have the best day every other day. So it's gonna be all right.
Dresser, we were talking to him about just the process of learning from a match like that. He said the first thing is to make you guys sit back and watch the film.
Yeah.
What'd you learn from that process? What'd you learn from watching?
Yeah, I sat down with Coach Metcalf, and he was on me about it. And, the guy goes down to his knees right away. My hands aren't on him. I'm standing there in front of him, and you gotta listen to him. I learned that I gotta get my hands on the guy earlier. I made a bunch of rookie mistakes in that match, letting the guy go at 20 seconds left in the period, letting him get free points. I locked hands, I guess, too. So, so it's all good. Walk off the mat and talk to coach about it, and then go to the next one. So it's all good.
When you go about learning how to wrestle with this injury, I know we keep asking you about it. You're probably annoyed by it, but who do you? Are there specific wrestlers you watch? I think of Corey Clark as an example, as a guy who had an injury like this and still got what he wanted at the end of that year. Do Do you watch that, or do you pick the brand? Like, what do you ask the coaches when it comes to like trying to figure out this new style?
Not really. I haven't looked at it at all. Maybe I should. But I think I'm not gonna look at no one else except myself. So I know I can do it. I know it's just pain and it's gonna hurt, but you gotta, like I said, adjust my style and trust that it's gonna be okay. That I gotta adjust my style. Maybe tone it back a little bit.
Yeah.
And it's all good. So.
Yeah. Well, and at the same time, how much does like the next match out, the next practice out, like help you build confidence in knowing what you can do with it?
Yeah, I mean, I know I can do almost everything with it. It's just how many times I can do it, So that's why, I mean, I just, like I said, I got to tone it back maybe a little bit and be more calculated with my attacks. And if I'm going to shoot, I'm going to finish right away. I'm not going to get stuck under there and extend it. If I'm in the tie-ups, maybe I'm not smashing dudes with these huge snap downs that are just stressing it out. So that's less for more,
Yeah.